It's called either or. Pick out a card, and in the card there's gonna be two options. Yeah, you're either gonna choose one or the other. Ass or titties.
Well, if the camera quality wasn't so
That's what I'm saying. Like Android. Yo, everyone, and welcome back to Millie Vibes. Where we'll vibe with you 8 million different ways.
Hey.
I'm your fabulous host. You already know who it is. It's 2 million the cut. To my far right, I have my co-host that I've known since early high school days. That's my dude. That's my dog. Better not forget the name, Liam Parker.
Better not forget it.
And ladies, shout out, if you want to holla at him too.
I'm single. I'm not single.
Are you single? Are you not single?
I'm in a faithful relationship.
What's going on?
Shout out to my girlfriend.
Okay, shout out.
Gotta give
Shout out.
Don't take this the wrong way. Amelia was trying to get me in trouble.
They're setting him up on the show.
I'm sorry. I am setting him up. But for our very special vibe of the day, you might know him from songs such as Goddamn or my favorite song, Calm It Down, both collaborated with Dodo Banks.
We
Wavy, shout out to him still. But if you guys still don't know who it is from that big hint, our vibe of the day is Lil Nando the Bossman.
The man with a million different names.
A million different names to vibe a million different ways.
You know how it is.
Me, Lil Nando the Bossman.
Tell them all their names.
Okay.
It's like 18 in every.
There's Lil Nando the Bossman, there's Bossman, there's DJ Me, there's DJ Boy, there's...
Oh, fuck.
There's a lot.
There's DJ Boy, there's Kid Dynamite. Fuck. Those are basically the ones, because those are...
That's like.
But like for
already,
a fan, if a fan sees you on the street, what would you prefer him like?
Just call me Bossman.
Bossman, huh?
Bossman.
Keep it short
DJ.
and
We
simple.
forgot DJ.
Oh, DJ too, yeah.
DJ's the main one, but that's the main
Bossman's
nickname.
fine?
If it's not Bossman's fine, completely fine.
All right. So
Any
you heard it
of
here,
them
guys.
are
If you
fine.
see him in the streets, you want to grab a couple pictures with him, just make sure you call him Bossman. Bossman. But anyways, Bossman, I know we know each other pretty well, and you know Liam pretty well as well. But for our viewers who don't know you, you like introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself? Let them know who it is talking right now.
So right now with you on
Talk about yourself.
on Millie Vibes, yeah, you don't know it's
Introduce.
DJ Me, Lil Nando the Bossman, Southside rapper.
Another Southside rapper.
Shout out Southside, Northside, shout out the gang, GMP, Get Money Productions. Shout out all the affiliates, Yeah, so Southside rapper, dropped my first track, which was a feature over 2 years ago. I got the next project coming out on that actual, the anniversary of that track. We dropped
really?
Calm It Down. Yeah, I dropped Calm It Down with Dodo over in 2016, October 27th. I have my project Bossman dropping that same day, 2018, So it's just like a friendly reminder of Bossman, like the man said, introduce myself, I haven't made music since Calm It Down. Basically, I dropped Double Dutch earlier this
But
year.
yeah, you dropped a mixtape though. Yeah.
Exactly. I dropped a mixtape earlier this year just to break silence. I felt like I had a couple of things to say, get off my chest. But yeah, since Calm It Down, Project Bossman's what I've been working on. We put a lot of work into this. All parties, from the mixing to the producing to the mastering, every party involved gave me 100%. So this next project coming out, I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I was bugging this guy. I'm like, yo. After
I had to. No. I had to
know?
grab an interview with you. I had to.
How many tracks are on the new project?
Got 10 tracks on the new project.
And it's 100% you, eh? No features.
It's 100% me, no features. Shout out Will Moreno.
Shout out to Moreno
Will Moreno.
Beats.
It's Master
You
Will
guys
like
need
Moreno.
to stop sleeping on the guy. He's amazing. Go check him out. His information is gonna be in the link description below, so you guys better go check that out or check him out.
You guys are gonna have to check him
No
out. This
excuses.
guy is one of the hardest working producers out there.
Yes, he
this
is.
guy's a
Yes, he
pianist,
is.
very talented, makes
Very,
his beats from
very.
scratch. So everything you hear is a melody. This guy's cat with the melodies. But shout goes out him. I feel like this year, like I even told him this too. Like I felt like just us meeting each other, like just to make the production and everything happen. Like it was just a sign. Because the way it went down is just a sign.
Everything happens for a reason.
I find it crazy because like every artist that comes in here like has him producing their track.
Yeah, like I remember, like HBR Fleazy last interview.
Yeah,
he talked to us about how he made an album and Will Moreno produced a couple of his beats.
Yeah, even I don't know if this song's on the album, but Kickbacks by Fleazy. Yeah, that one, the Will Moreno beat, is a ham production. You know. So shout goes out to Fleazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
he's the top beat maker, producer in Ottawa right
now. Yeah, one of them. You know, you have to give him his credit.
Yeah.
You know, really, to be honest. And then Project Bossman's gonna drive that point home for the man. Me and him are still working on the next thing, so it's like we're always working. You know.
Bossman. Now I want to dig into your early life. Now, would you like to start off by saying where you're from, like what's your background?
Okay, well, me, you know. C'est haïtien miye, sans mon foubin miye, sans sentiment miye.
No idea what he's saying.
No idea what I'm saying.
But
shouts out to all the Haitians. They know.
They're gonna be like, oh, cat, c'est haïtien, yeah. You know? But yeah, me, I'm Haitian, but I was born in Canada still. I was born in Ottawa. I call Ottawa home. Yeah, I fuck with Ottawa so hard.
Me too. That's why I created this.
Fuck with Ottawa so hard. You don't even understand.
And where did you grow up in Ottawa?
So this is how it went down. Basically, I was born at the General, and at the time we were living in the east. But then we moved to the west like when I was 2. So I was growing up around Lincoln Fields. You know, shout out Regina Lane.
Yeah.
I was growing up around so Lincoln Fields for probably like 7 years. I moved out from the west when I was 8. We moved to the south. And that's when like I started meeting like the people you see me interacting with. Like started getting into recreational sports, and then that's when I met Dodo Banks and like Cap God and shit. You know, we were playing football for the Raiders.
For the Gloucester Raiders.
The South Gloucester Raiders. You know, you gotta like South Gloucester. Oh shit, man! Don't make me call my young Raiders out.
Okay, it's like that. Okay, all right.
Well, Jimmy, growing up, who were your influencers?
Like music-wise, me, I loved music. Like one thing, I grew up in my basement, right-clicking on YouTube. You know, so I was like, yo, I was actually playing
every music video,
every music. And back then, what I liked about it is I wasn't really focused on like one specific artist. Mm-hmm. I was just like focused on music as a whole. So me, I grew up like, especially back in the day when we had like, you know, 106 in Park and shit. Like me, I grew up on that. Like every 6 p.m. I had to be in front of the TV watching. You know, like me, people I grew up on, influencers, I guess, from like the mid 2000s, I would say, because those are like what set the foundation. And even the 90s too. Me, I think Biggie's the greatest rapper of all time.
Oh, so you're a Biggie over Tupac,
that's
huh?
Biggie over Tupac.
100%. You're right about that.
Liam, do you too?
Biggie over
100%,
Tupac.
100%.
Biggie over Tupac. Big L over Tupac.
Oh, okay. Bringing it back. All right.
Nas over Tupac. But I feel like Tupac, just the message he's a different type of artist.
I think it's more the message that's
exactly. So
it's not about the bars or lyrics. It's more the message behind the music.
So Tupac's more of like a message person. So we fuck with him. Like he's the best at like portraying an image. So both sides of both parties involved get the message.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So yeah, but for my influencers, like I said, like me, I rate 90s rap, but like in the mid 2000s, I would say like people like fucking Eminem, Lil Wayne.
Fuck with Eminem and Lil Wayne too.
50, Kanye. The game is a big one.
I could hear the game in your raps a bit, like your styles.
The game is a big one. Like fun fact, like the first CD it wasn't even my CD, it's my sister's CD. The first CD like I ever remember just bumping to like an album was the game's documentary, you know?
Oh, okay.
So that one was and with the music video, like what's that track called?
Hate It or Love It?
Yeah, Hate It or Love It. There you go. Yeah, that track was bumped. I remember me bumping that as a kid, and it was like, okay, like, you know.
Back when 50 and the game were good.
Actually, back when it was G Unit, you know.
Yeah. Well, throw it back.
Yeah, like the game I said. Who else? People like T.I. T.I. is a big one, actually. I forgot to mention him. This guy around 06 to 08, this guy was one of the artists like I had on rotational repeat, you know. This guy's nice. Lupe Fiasco. I fuck with a couple tracks from him.
Yeah,
I listen to everything and anything, man. If I could rock with it, at least with the lyrics or the beat or the production, at least something, I'll rock with it. You know me, I love music in general.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. I like to hear that. Not just one type of artist, just everything.
Yeah, a very versatile person.
Yeah.
But when did you start taking rap seriously?
Okay, so I started off like I say, when I was talking about signs, like I didn't peep it yet, but at first, like me and my broski, we were in Montreal, right? So I was probably turning 11, and one day we were just battle rapping. So I wrote down some bars, and I fed him the works, you know.
Be honest right now. Did you win or did you take the L?
We can agree to disagree, but I think I won. The man's not that good at rapping. He just took advantage of the age, you know. He just took advantage of the age. But let that be known. I actually,
you know who you are. You know who you are.
Yeah. He recognized. He was one of the first persons to know about it because a couple people I started rapping basically when I was 14. Something happened at school and I was cheesed, so I wrote a diss track about a teacher. Going back to diss tracks.
This guy started everything with battles and diss tracks.
But I'm not a battle rapper though.
Yeah,
I was cheese because those ones when teachers they don't let you get your point across, they'll just shoo you away and it's fuck. It's fuck. And it's one of those I'm not a bad kid, but it's
you acted up a bit.
No, chronic lates I guess at this point in time I'm starting to act up, but before this point I was just on the education path, and then this track happened. I showed it to one of my good friends, Pignel, and Pignel, about him, he has a big influence on my nicknames because DJ Me, he came up with that. And then while I was freestyling with him one day, I came up with Bossman. So, I showed him the raps and then he thought it was jokes. And then I just started writing joke shit. But then I just stopped because I'm yo, real talks, nobody would want to listen to this. It's not that nice, Mm-hmm. And then right around the time I started hanging out with Dodo and shit, we realized we had the same hobbies. We freestyle all the time. Whether it's just us two or with the guys too. The thing I like about us is that even if you're not a strong freestyler or lyricist or whatever, will actually amp you up.
That's so true.
Amp you up.
I can back
even
that fact because I've been in a situation where we all freestyle. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a rapper. I don't freestyle. I'm trash. I am trash. And these guys really amp me up. Hey, but it's nice. You feel the love. You feel like they're welcoming, That's what I like about these guys.
So I just realized we kept freestyling in grade 12. So second semester grade 12, the way it was set up was Cap had a classroom, he had a class in the the lab, the computer lab. And the computer lab has a studio right next to it.
Yeah.
So he would have access to the computer lab during class hours, And then Dodo had a spare. So I had class, but I was always halfway through class. You'd find me in the studio. Okay, what are we doing? What are we working on? We're actually just in
going
there
for those 30-minute washing breaks.
I remember Dodo. I remember Dodo saying something you guys only had a chance to record it once, so there was no playing it back or playing it back and redoing it. You have to get it right on the first try,
dedicated.
Right?
Just in between classes, yo, I gotta do a quick 16. I gotta do a quick 16.
No, but yeah, what we did is because we were using Audacity. I'm pretty sure, and we didn't know how the fuck to run that. Shit. I'm supposed to be in gym class talking about studio time, but that's the thing. We're just having fun, and it was we're just fucking with the way we sound. We're just experimenting, and these guys, I have to credit them for getting to where I am right now, with my work and shit. Cause I remember one time we were freestyling in there, and I don't know what I did wrong or whatever went down. They're yo, they're starting to get cheese, and I was whoa, it's yo, bro, no lacking.
It calls you out.
What do you mean no lacking? Bro, I kid you not, the next track I recorded that and that shits, they had both of them like, okay, okay. And I won't lie, ever since that day, I felt super nice. So it's like, okay, like now I know what it, like the energy I need to bring to like writing and recording and all of that. So yeah, you know, like that part of a time, like that part of time in my life, like I really appreciate that time. You know, like I could have been getting better marks. I was just in the studio making tracks, not knowing what to do. And then after, like when we graduated, shout out Tarek, who's running Capital Studios. We started going there to practice. Studios. That's where I recorded the first 2 tracks off of Double Dutch. You know, the intro and Double Dutch, because the other tracks on Double Dutch were supposed to be about a part of Project Bossman. Like I was gonna make it a mixtape, but then like it just started. Project Bossman just started becoming more than just like a mixtape, and it felt like I just need to work on this a lot more.
Because last week I said, "Yo, when's your next mixtape coming out?" And he's like, "It's not a mixtape. It's a project."
Get it right, Leo.
I was like, "Okay, when's your next project coming out?"
No, but yeah, like the project's coming out October 27th. Like I said, a lot of work was put into this. Shout out Set of Cards, shout out Glass Portals, you know, shout out Will Moredo, Come Collect, We Wavy, you know, GMP, like we were like.
So Come Collect, is that your thing?
That is me, yeah, that's my thing. Come Collect started off as an ad lib to the track Lockjaw, because there was like this one space, you'll hear it when you hear Lockjaw, where I say Come Collect. Yeah, on Double Dutch, on the mixtape, when I say Come Collect, it was like there was a space, like an awkward space where like an ad lib could fit that, and I just said Come Collect, and then I don't know, I just started saying Come Collect a lot more, and then I'm like, I realized like, yo, that describes me. That's how I rap. I rap like I need a bag. Like come collect. Let's go get it. Let's go get the blessings that, you know. Let's go get what we deserve. There's no waiting around anymore. I was on some patient shit. Like I took my time with Project Bossman. Now that Project Bossman's, you know, done and about to drop, it's over.
Now I was gonna ask you, your first 2 tracks with Dodo, Calm It Down and Goddamn, how did those come along?
So goddamn, summer 2016. What a time!
This guy gets comfortable to tell the story.
Yeah,
back in those days. Oh gosh.
You know, so goddamn, I'm not sure. Goddamn and Calm It Down were both around the same time. I think Goddamn was more like towards our school, because I'm pretty sure we recorded it in the studio at school. We recorded it there, and then we were gonna wait, like we just dropped it out of impulse, to be honest. He's like, yo, right now, like Dodo's the one who like forced the drop. He just convinced me. He's like, yo, right now, like, yo, we don't have any material out. At least if we drop this, then we could like work on the quality of the next tracks and whatnot.
Yeah, just keep on improving. But it got like a lot of
it got a lot of following, plays, you know? A lot of following, and
it was a good first track to drop.
You know, I was like, okay, people are fucking with it. It was a little tune too, you know. Goddamn. But Calm It Down, like that one. Calm It Down might be one of my favorite stories, like, of all time. Is like we were posted at this at one of my homies' cribs, you know. And it was me, 2 Milli, and Dodo, and we're all freestyling, you know, like, and we're freestyling, and it was at a point in time where like freestyling for like 15 minutes, like we're all like passing it back to each other. And at this point in time, Emilio hadn't gone, and then the guy's like who was freestyling, he's like, I'm gonna pass it to the left of me, what's up, bro? And Tumili was sitting to the left of him. So Tumili knew exactly what he was doing, what he needed to do. He got the beat. He's like, he put his hand out. He's like, calm it down, 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 calm it down. Bad bitch on my dick and now, and the beat cut. And I just was looking at him like, oh. And then I looked back at Dodo and we started dying.
At first, I thought I spat the worst freestyle. But, you know, at the end, they used my shit. So it wasn't bad at the end of the day.
No credit or anything.
No, I got the credit. I got my shout out. I got my shout out.
Did this for Hood Rich. That's 2 Milli now, you know. That's why I jumped on the chorus, because I finished the chorus. I'm like, yo, that was a sick chorus. Like, that could be a sick hook or something, like, you know. And then I went to Dodo. I'm like, yo, we have to make a song to this, you know. And I was like, no ends of buts. But it was like, but it was he was fucking with it too, because we were trying to look for the beat we were freestyling to at the moment, and I found it, and he's like, okay, let's go, let's get it done, you know. But then we got KGJ to do the beat, because, you know, we wanted to have like our first original beat, and you know, like those are my first 2 songs. KGJ was the one who produced the first first beat like that we got out of the studio, I would like to per se, you know. So that time, like just the artistry around it, it was just fun, because me and Dodo, we fuck with each other, you know. So it's like,
yeah, you guys have a really good chemistry when rapping. When it comes to rap.
And it's like, me, I'm the type of person to mesh with anybody, but like since I actually get to work with him, like I peep his artistry, and I see, you know, like that, like on Calm It Down, you fucked up, you know. And I was like, bro, you fucked up, and it sounded nice. You should keep that. And then, you know, that's how No Beat, No Sound came along, and it's actually like, no beat, no sound, bow, you know. So it was like, okay, it was lit up.
So now I just, because Dodo explained this in our interview, but just to understand, you guys are under a label right now.
So right now, well, we're under a collective right now. So the collective has like, it's GMP, Get Money Production.
Okay.
And then it has sub divisions.
And We Wavy's the sub.
Okay. We Wavy is one of the subdivisions, you know, because me, even though I rep my Come Collect SUN, it's We Wavy regardless, you know. Like, we started with it together. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can never forget the dogs. You can never forget the guys. Me, like, how I feel about We Wavy is that, like, no matter where it turns, life turns, or whatever happens, like, yo, don't forget your roots. We Wavy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole guys, like, south side, north side.
Okay.
Like,
and who's on that roster? Or
basically,
you and
know,
Dodo, but
as artists, Dodo and I, and then but you have like the affiliates, you know, like these are the guys that came up with, and we're all different minded. That's what I like about us. Like, we don't all have the same mind. We're not all gonna do something because one man's doing it. Because, you know, like when Banks dropped his Drippy season, I was getting pressured. I'm like, okay, so now when's Bossman dropping?
Yeah, I ask you that every time.
Exactly.
I remember.
And it was like,
so when's O dropping? That single.
you know, and
that's my question.
you know, and
That was my question. That was my question, to be honest.
O was supposed to be on Project Bossman, so like Double Dutch was just something, because I gave myself an excuse to release a mixtape, to be honest, because I had Northern, Lockjaw, O already recorded.
Yeah.
And those were the tracks. Like, Northern's my favorite track I've made. Like, that's the track I was gonna drop it like in 2017, but I was just loafing because I felt like I didn't want to just drop it to drop it. I wanted foundation behind it. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So then, like, when Double Dutch came around, I recorded 3 songs. So Double Dutch, the thing about Double Dutch is I've had that, like, Double Dutch was a freestyle I did in 2016. So I remembered that freestyle for like.
Oh, you remember? I thought it wasn't recorded. You just remember.
It was one of the, like, Double Dutch to me is not like I wasn't saying anything out of like that needed memorization, you know.
Oh, okay,
like, it was just a simple flow.
Yeah, you just feel the beat. Yeah,
exactly. So that was.
You say you mostly freestyle mostly
exactly
when you get in there.
Exactly. So
like, you don't use a pen and, well, like, sometimes you use a pen and paper, but you said majority for that one you did.
Yeah, like most of my tracks, the thing with them is like I start freestyling and then I write down whatever just in case I don't forget.
Yeah.
And then if I ever need to come back to it to write out the song, if I ever like inspiration gets sparked, then I'll come back to it and then I'll write it down and then I'll come to the studio. But most of my tracks, like I have a couple freestyles, like Say No More, the freestyle on Double Dutch. It was that one was a written freestyle. Okay. So there's no hook, no verse. I mean, not no verse, no bridge, or basically a bridge to outro, I guess. But like, like, you know, there's no hook.
Bars,
exactly. So I sat down. Like, that one took me about 1 to 3 days to write. And it wasn't even like getting the lyrics, it's just the flow. Yeah. Because that's the hardest part for me about writing, is just the flow. You could say anything, it could sound good, but
if it's like a hype beat and you're just like talking about, like,
you know, it's how you say
murking
it.
People. It's like
you know exactly. I feel like people nowadays they're fucking with the beat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's how it is. That's how it is.
You have to be better at flowing the beat. Yeah.
I mean, look at Lil Pump. He's not a lyrical rapper. No. But he got some pretty sick beats.
But he knows how to put Gucci Gang in the right place.
Oh yeah, he does. That's true. That's true. The flow too.
Is once you have your following, that's it. That's all you need. Your following, you know. And me myself, I'm starting to build a little following myself. Like, Double Dutch got me a little bit of buzz you know, and it was like people were starting to like recognize, were like, oh shit, okay, Boss Man's nice. Like me, the people that deserve a special thank you are the people that wouldn't like stop annoying me about when are you dropping next? When are you dropping next? When are you dropping next? Because to be honest, I took my time and I took in what you were saying, like what people were saying. Some people were saying it like, yo, when are you dropping next? Some of the guys were trying to make fun of man's like, oh yeah, like you lost it. You're lost, man. And I was like, what?
you lost, man.
Oh my God.
I'll never forget that day, because that day cheesed me. I'm like, who?
Yeah, you came out with like all these tracks after that day.
I was like, I was like, who? And that was right before Double Dutch. Like I released Double Dutch. It's like 2 days, like a week. And I'm like, okay, the next mixtape's coming in less than 2 weeks. Leave me alone, you know? The Blessed intro, like I literally took about a half an hour session to write that. Double Dutch, like I said, it was a freestyle. And then the Say No More, it took me 3 days. So after I got that bundled up, I just dropped it February 6th. And
yeah,
I was
just this year, yeah.
But I heard that you performed, you opened for 3M French.
Yeah.
How was it? I'm wondering, how was the performance?
The performance was lit. Shout out everybody who came out. Shout out who was supporting. Shout out the people who ran the event. Shout out French himself, because it doesn't happen without him.
Yeah, shout out to French.
Yeah, shout out all the other opening artists. Shout out Mosey 6 Up. I was opening up. I was on stage with 6 Up. You know, I was basically like his hype man, his ad libs. But then I had my own set, so I was going on right after him. So I was like, you know.
Yeah,
might as
Get
well
a feel of it a bit. Yeah.
You know, I was on that. He gets it. I was getting a feel for it, and then I was just, to be honest, like I was not nervous for that performance, and I was actually excited, like really excited, because like man's like, even though I haven't performed since the first show, and the first show was also. It was a fundraiser for Haiti youths back in 2017. That's where I performed O and stuff. That's where like these guys know about O. Yeah. Because that was one of the tracks I was set to perform that night. And then so like with the show with Triple M, like I haven't performed in like since January 2017, and me, I was just like itching to perform, and it's like Man's had performances this year. Like GMP had multiple shows, you know, like the STN show, GMP was there. The Cold Southern Blocks season finale party, We Wavy was there. I'm pretty sure there was a couple of more performances this year. I'm not sure, you know, like mans are always turning up. But like it just get me a vibe. Like I just fuck with turning up, and I want to turn up. So, like, when I got on stage Triple M, I was actually lit. Like, you know, I was fucking with the crowd. Man. Like, yo, I was actually lit. Me, the thing is I could only say it's lit because I was on stage, but, like, I hope everybody else was fucking with it, because, you know, me, when I brought my guys on stage, I mean, I brought this guy on stage with me. Shout out Millie. Shout out Luck. Shout out Spun Drew.
Yo, Allah, shouts out to Spun Drew.
Drew's there?
He was there. Yeah, he came to support. He came to show love. You know, shout
out to him.
Shout out. And then so the show was just, I did 2 tracks off of Double Dutch, 3 tracks off of Project Bossman, and 1 unreleased of the unreleased off of a next EP I'm working on with Telephone Beats, aka Nick Lowry. Shout goes out to Nick. He's cooking up. Cooking up.
Shouts out to Nick Lowry. Real talks.
That's one person you need on your radar right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Well, but what's your opinion in the Ottawa hip hop scene? Like, do you have like anything that you want to see changed in the Ottawa like rap game? Is there like a new way that you think people should go by?
Everybody, like, no. I don't think like there's a standard that you should be set to. Just expand your artistry, you know? Like, to be honest, like Rebel said it best in his Rebel shit. Like, when he said, I come from a city of hate. A lot of people are afraid to be great. Yeah. Because if you do something different,
then you're strange.
You know?
Yeah. There's actually a lot of haters.
Yeah, like Rebel popped it off when he said that, and it's like, yo, that's true. Like, to me, any advice to anybody who wants to make music, don't try to follow anybody else's sound. Create your own, and if you can't create it, work on it, because like you'll be able. That's what I did. Like when I said when I stopped rapping, I just didn't like the material I was like rapping about, but I knew how to rap. So it was like, okay, I know what I'm doing, but I just don't like what I'm doing. You know, and then I started liking what I'm doing, and then I fell in love with what I'm doing. So now I'm more comfortable and I'm more comfortable to expand my artistry, because it's like I have an idea of what I sound like, what I want to do with the song, everything, like, you know. So if anything, like for artists like me, I fuck with Ottawa music hard.
Yeah,
like
there's
me,
there's a lot of guys like ready to pop, I feel.
yeah, and me, I'm not one of those guys, because I'm doing music like that can't be supporting other mans. Like I actually see a lot of people east, west, south, you know, the city in general making noise, and it's like I like that, because we're all gonna come up as one, you know. So
that's how it is. If we're all gonna make it, we all gotta, you know, unite and actually show love as a unit.
Exactly.
You know, like everyone's out here just they want to be their own, you know, like sit in their lone corner and not support others. Like how are you expecting to like make a big noise in the world if you just want to sit in your corner and just like, you know, just support your own team? You know, you got to show love to everybody.
Exactly.
That's how it is. That's how I look at it.
And that's how, like, the South Side kind of got, like, in my opinion, got like a big
It
following.
got united. Like they all.
Yeah,
like,
because
Exactly.
you see, because the South Side,
did the right way.
that's the thing about the South. Like the South, like that's why I guess so many rappers from the South, because like they're all a unit. Like they all work together. They all know each other. They're all like supporting each other. And the reason why they're so big is because the support is real, the love is real, and everything about them is just real. Like people fuck with other people supporting, you know, like
not even doing features, like they always shout each other out.
Exactly.
And, like, on their stories, like it's always like
it's all love. It's all love, and that's how it's gotta be. Like you guys can't, like that's the thing. Like we all gotta just do it as a unit, guys.
Elevate
as a unit,
because like like everybody's working. Like one person, like I'm bringing back up, like Fleazy's one person. Like I got to work with him. I dropped Pour Up after Double Dutch. A week after Double Dutch. Like Fleazy's one person. Me and like I haven't, like, other than Dodo, like Fleazy's the only feature I have, and I got to experience Fleazy's artistry, and I actually fuck with it, because the thing is, we picked the beat to Pour Up, we're writing, and then he got in the studio, and when he did it, I was on the outside at Capitals. I was on the outside. I was like, holy. What I wrote, I had to like fix a couple parts, because I'm like, yo, real talks, I have to match this man. He came in hard, and that's like, I respect the artistry, because he came with the, like, yo, if you listen to that song, that's one of the realest Fleazy's verse. Letter to My Unborn 2, me, I fuck with that track hard. I told him
shout out to HBR Fleazy. He's honestly a funny guy. Yeah. He's a funny guy. We had him last time. He had me crying.
That guy's a savage.
No, yeah. Shouts out to HBR Fleazy, though, stills. He's a real ass dude. Now, Jimmy, like, now that we got a chance to get to know you a little more, I want to move on to a next segment. It's called a game. It's called Either Or, all right? You're going to pick. You're going to hear your... 1 second. So basically, we got the magic hat over here, the magic Nike hat. Whoa, I know, it's sick, I know. But in the magic hat, there's gonna be you're gonna pick out a card, and in the card there's gonna be two options. You're either gonna choose one or the other. That's how it is.
All right.
So you want to start this off?
I'll start it off. So
yes, who do we got first?
Millie Vibes versus any. Fuck, you already know how we
Millie Vibes, hottest podcast in this bitch. You know, no competition in this, bro. If you're competition, I'm sorry that you're behind. You're behind. You catch up.
Shout outs to the other things, but it was either or, and it wasn't an either or. It was one of those.
Liam, would you like to pick the next one?
Let's see. Am I still answering when he picks?
We're all answering.
Okay.
Like, obviously, with Millie Vibes, you know, me and Liam are going to have to choose.
Other way. Okay, this is an interesting one. Money versus happiness.
Happiness.
So you rather have the money over the happiness over money? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Money doesn't make you happy.
That's true.
Buying a lot of shit.
Having money makes you happy.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I agree.
That's a good way to put it.
I'm a little 50-50 on that, actually.
I mean, it's happiness all the way.
So what are you, Liam? If you have to choose one.
Okay, no, happiness.
Happiness?
Better switch up
Yeah.
there.
Okay. All right. It's like that.
Moving on, we have Nike and Adidas.
Oof.
Nike.
You're a Nike boy?
Nike.
Yeah, I
Nike.
won't
I
lie.
might have to stick with my 3 stripes.
Oh, so I'm the
No,
tiebreaker.
no.
I came in here, fucking Nike kicks, Nike jacket. I'm gonna have to go with Nike, but I do rate the stripes.
I do like.
Gotta
the
earn
stripes.
your stripes.
Nike all the way. Fuck Adidas.
Oh gosh.
Oh, whoa. We're gonna
It's
talk about
reckless.
that later.
Sometimes we're rocking Nikes on Adidas. You might catch us on one of those.
Yeah, pick up the next one.
It's you, no?
No, I just picked one.
Oh yeah, Nikes over Adidas strike.
We got a couple there, eh?
PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation.
Oh, that was quick. I'm
PlayStation.
not gonna lie, PlayStation. That
PlayStation.
also, I'm gonna have to. Go with
Xbox.
that. I'm sorry for all you Xbox,
Xbox.
lovers. I
Xbox.
mean,
He's a nerd.
Xbox.
no. I'm
My
sorry.
broski has an Xbox. Me, I fuck with Xbox.
I don't know if
but me, I'm
Xbox still has that
PlayStation.
thing where they have to pay to play online.
You do, but
You
so does
do.
PlayStation.
So does
No,
PlayStation.
well, PlayStation before PlayStation
Yeah.
3, they didn't have that.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, that's
They
what-
do now
because
because it's like they have to make money, you know?
Yeah, you know, gotta make that go up. But I'm just saying, at the time when I was actually like a big like video,
Gamer.
yeah, a
Yeah,
gamer,
yeah,
a
I
big
get you.
gamer. I didn't have to pay to play online,
Xbox
so
is
that
better.
felt nice.
What do you got? Xbox?
PS4,
Oh.
PlayStation.
Bro,
You already know.
Might as well leave the room.
All right, everyone. All right.
Here, Liam.
Exclusives all the way.
Okay, so this is gonna be an easy one. iPhone or Android? What phone do you have right now?
me, if anybody
Okay,
knows
no,
me.
listen.
I
The
want-
thing about it, iPhone, like they're popular, you know, the mainstream. That's how it is. But Android, low key,
Low key.
they have more like options, more functions.
The battery's better. You can do split
Exactly.
screen,
You
but
can-
iPhone.
with the music download, you know, downloading music, it's way easier and better and cheaper.
And your SD memory card slot. Don't forget about
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
you can get extra gigabytes at the same. Look at us, we're like promoting for Android out here.
But real talks, if the camera quality wasn't so
So
bad-
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
bad.
Like Android.
Oh
Step
man,
up your
and me,
My
camera
Snapchat,
me
my
back,
Snapchat people would be like,
please.
"What? Who is that?"
It looks like a fucking gas station video.
Like video,
like those
camera.
disposable cameras back in
Yeah.
the day.
Like me, I was actually team Android back in the day, but once I made the switch, it was just like a never
You
look
see
back.
the iPhone? You see
Never
the
look
Snapchat?
back.
Okay. It's weird.
Oh, pixelation? Okay, you know.
Oh, I don't look like a blob. All right.
All right, that's what I look like. Okay, let's go.
Ass or titties?
Well,
Ass.
ass.
I'm an ass type of guy too. I'm not gonna lie. Titties.
Ass.
Okay, we got a titty over here. We got a titty man.
And John with his info for the day. Every podcast. Every time.
But what about you, Roland? What about you, Roland? What do you think? Ass or titties?
100%.
Ass?
Okay.
I mean,
Because
girls.
it's like,
what did you say? Get out of here.
but it's like if she
Get
had
outta
no,
here.
like just titties and no ass, it'd be like,
Yeah, if she had titties and no ass. I mean, that's not attractive to me. I'm sorry.
you know.
I mean,
You
for
could work
John,
it.
I mean, holla at John, guys. All the girls, all the flat booty girls with big titties. You know, holla at my
You
boy
could
John.
work-
No ass, I'm a pass.
Oh, I like that. I like
Oh,
that. I
statement
like
right
that.
there.
Whoa,
That one was-
whoa,
Alright.
whoa. I like that. Real
that one
talk.
was a bar. Where'd it come from?
Where'd it come from?
No,
Out
but
of
that's how it
nowhere.
is. That's how it is,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's
How
how
about
it is.
you? Nothing?
next?
No.
Sorry. Drake versus Kanye and Pusha T. I can't believe I picked this one.
Oh,
Like,
don't
I don't
let-
know.
don't
I
let
don't
us
know.
get
Do you know
into
this? Do you know? Like, do you know?
I
do you
think
know?
we got in an argument about this actually.
Earlier, yeah. But me, I said I'm rocking with Drake for this one.
Yeah, Team Drake.
What?
Okay,
what?
shit.
No, no
Young
Pusha
Hooper,
T.
calm it down, please. We got like the #1 Drake fan over here.
Yeah, Rick knows every lyric to every.
You know,
lyric.
but why I'm rocking with Drake is because specifically it's like this beef they've been having minus Kanye West. It's been expanded, like, you know, but it's like
Mhm.
Drake
And
is
Pusha
Drake-
wins every time.
No.
Oh, so you
Because
think?
no
So you
one's-
think
no
Pusha
one's-
won?
No one's actually really beaten Drake And I'll tell you why. Because if Meek Mill couldn't do it, you know, like you're gonna.
Yeah, but
it's more effort. Because the Duppy freestyle, you can't tell me this guy didn't come through.
He didn't
2
even-
days after.
He didn't even go after
Less
Pusha the
than-
whole time. He's going after
less than-
Kanye.
Because Kanye fed this guy information.
okay,
What?
but still.
How are you
still.
gonna? Kanye's over here.
gonna get-
I mean,
facts.
Drake's out here writing,
This is gonna be a
for Kanye
five.
West.
This is gonna be a
album.
5 minute. This is gonna be a 5 minute argument.
No,
right
no,
here.
no, no. They're out here. He's out here writing for Kanye, and like they're doing their shits, and then it's like what's it called? He drops the diss track, and it's like how are you guys dissing me when I'm working with you niggas? That's how Drake feels. And then when he drops his Duppy freestyle, and then
Duppy freestyle was good.
And
It
then
was
Pusha
good.
dropped. If Pusha did not drop Life of Adonis, this wouldn't be a subject. This is why I respect this as a topic. If he didn't drop that,
yeah, he had to come. He had to come.
he
back.
had to come, and
He-
it was rude. But we're not gonna act like he like exposed the whole because it's like, yeah, you may have told us, but
Why
I feel
you-
like Scorpion. I feel like Scorpion.
OVO Shane over there. Why are you nodding your head?
But I feel Jesus Christ, yo.
But how do you feel about the information that came up? I think it was with on
Joe Budden.
Yeah, but Joe Budden.
It was never
It
Kanye.
wasn't Kanye who.
It was some
exposed shit about
chick.
Drake's
It was some
kid.
chick.
It was actually some chick that 40 smashing. Oh.
That's I read something about that too, but it's like, to be honest, the way I see it is, if that's true, then you know you can't be pillow talking with these shirties guys. Come on.
Well, yeah,
That's how it is, that's how it is.
If
producer.
you're at that level, you can't be telling these
Yo,
stories.
no.
Like,
His
that's-
own
that's a-
producer
that's
fucked
a
him over.
huge bit
But,
of
like,
information.
exactly.
Yo, let's not
Telling
say
bitches
fuck them
about
over like
bro.
that.
You gotta actually like
It's-
if you're in 40's position, you can't just be like to this random girl, yo, Drake has a kid, bro. Like you can't just go.
Just
"Ooh,
after
how did-
we didn't know-
smashing
I
her
won't
what?
lie, when-
After smashing her what? Like 3
Like, how did-
times, he
how
gives
did-
away everything.
How did that come up?
Gives away the
He's like-
OVO
he's
code
like
over
inside her,
here?
and he's like, oh shit, Drake has a kid.
You don't-
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how that one came about,
Thank
but
Roland's on my side.
with
Thank God.
with Drake, with Drake, I could tell Scorpion when I listened to it, he was gonna talk about his son.
He had good
He was
bars.
gonna talk about the child. It wasn't like Drake was hiding anything. It's just
What
like
was it? March 14th. Was all-
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like they spoiled the release party basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, and then but what I think too is because Emotionless was not on Scorpion before Pusha T dropped what he dropped.
I think he added bars.
I think he
to
added
each
he added a
song, each
couple.
song.
No, not each song.
No, not each
That's-
song, but you know what I mean. Like a few songs, he added bars that he was.
I think
he rewrote it.
I wouldn't say he rewrote anything, because
You
the
don't
way
think so?
the way music
'Cause there's a
works,
lot-
the
but
way
there's a
music
lot-
works,
there was
bro.
a
When it comes
lot
to
of-
rewriting shit, bro, you have to rewrite,
Yeah, but there's a
re-record,
lot of subliminals.
resend in,
I
or
guess
a
so.
lot of subliminal. But Drake's been the king of subliminals.
Yeah, I guess so.
This guy's been throwing subliminals since.
Okay, there, OVO
2009.
Shane, calm down.
You know?
So in the end, Kanye, Pusha T, Drake.
Just Pusha T. Kanye's like acting.
Yeah,
too weird.
just Pusha
Yeah, 'cause
T.
Kanye's just involved because he's good music, and that's why I fucked with what Drake said. He's like, "Yo, you're older than the man you're running behind," and I was like,
Oh yeah.
"Yee."
Jeez, when I heard that,
When
I
I
was
heard
like,
that one, I'm like, okay, il ne joue pas, il ne joue pas. It's no games.
He's not playing.
no
He's
games.
not playing.
But that one's like, it's dying down. Like, it's not. I don't. It's
Well,
been.
no, it just got brought up recently because of the
Yeah.
Joe Budden podcast. But other than that, yeah. it's
and
dying
and
down.
like that one that the barbershop. I didn't
Yeah.
see it yet, but
Oh,
like
yeah, the
one,
barbershop with
barbershop
LeBron
with
James.
LeBron.
I just
yeah,
seen
yeah,
like
yeah.
the clips.
What is that called? The show or whatever? Yeah, yeah.
The shop. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have
To a minor.
Ghana or Lil Baby.
Little baby man.
Lil Baby. Lil
I'm
Baby.
gonna have to
Baby.
go with Ghana. Ghana. Roland, you agree?
Honestly, I can't weigh in on this subject. I don't listen to either of them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Honest.
I just listen to like my own shit. I'm off in a different corner.
Okay. Okay.
How about you guys?
Oh, baby, Lil Baby.
There we go. Lil
Yeah.
Baby.
The thing about Gunna, he has crazier flow than Lil Baby, but Lil Baby's just like when
Banger,
you.
banger alert.
But just when you listen to him, the message that shout out Lil Baby. Shout out Lil Baby.
All right, last two.
Last two, Scooter Whoop.
Oh no, is it three? Or is it no?
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Ooh, Rihanna.
Oh.
You already know Rihanna.
I'm gonna default on this one.
You mean defer?
defer. My bad.
Yeah, but Rihanna. I'm gonna have to go Rihanna. She's just so sexy. I'm just not gonna.
Okay, we'll leave him alone for a second. Like.
Yeah, I'm having my Rihanna.
I'm
moment.
gonna say fuck either or. I'm gonna have to go with Beyonce.
Beyonce.
All right.
I mean,
she's
she
been
is
running
pretty.
shit. Destiny
But-
Child. Sorry.
I feel like Rihanna is like more of a freak.
Well, Beyonce's a married woman, so we'll just not slander her this way on this podcast. But
to the realest guy around.
I just picked either or based on like music and shit.
Oh yeah,
because I knew it wouldn't be one of those. Because
I just find Rihanna sexy.
Yeah, no, Rihanna's fine.
We're just gonna move on.
Move on. Last one.
Skirt.
Ralph Lauren versus Tommy Hilfiger.
Ralph Lauren, fuck Tommy. But you know I got Tommy on though. My shit on 101. Sentiment. Shameless United the Nations, nigga. But it's Ralph Lauren. But you'll catch me with my Tommy on one day. One of these days.
One of these days. There we go.
Oh, that
just
was
like people, you know, you can't shame me because I know some of you coolest monkeys in the jungle are still shopping at H&M.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. That's how he's feeling.
Holy
shit.
Straight up.
That's how it is. Wow. Okay. Well, that was already super fun. I'm not gonna lie. I had my laughs. That was a fun game.
We know what engine.
Moving on. This is my favorite part of the interview because this is the part where I get my special vibe. Well, since you're a rapper, you know, because I've been usually getting rappers, so what I mostly get them to do at the end of the video is just to shoot me a little freestyle, you know, just to see your little freestyle capabilities, you know, since we're airing near the conclusion of this.
It's a beautiful interview.
Yeah,
this is one of the best, honestly.
You already know. We only provide the best here at Millie Vibes. But yeah, you're gonna hear the beat, and then once you hear the beat, you're just gonna like just go from it, and then just just start freestyling. You know.
Okay. Moreno on the beat.
Whoa.
Chop straight heat. Piano keys. I came from the keys. You know it's me. DJ man. Lil Nando the Bossman, and I'm with 2 million. Vibing a million. Different ways with Leon. Gang in the bitch. Gang in the bitch. Gang in the bitch. Can't hang in the bitch. Again in money the production. You cannot hang, you're not productive. It's weed wavy at your function. Come collect, I'm on some sun shit. Someone united the nation. Shameless united the nation. S-U-N. Come collect. You know my friends. You know my friend 2 million. 2 million he vibing. And you know my friend like Doyle Banks. He be the teller man. He be the teller man.
Hello.
What? Counting like hella bands. Counting like hella bands. Post up like hella bands. You know I had to say scooter woo. That one for you who. You who, who's you who. I don't know, but I'm woo ooh. Ooh man. I'm off the shit. No, I'm not. But I'm popping shit. You popping shit like a tag. Shout out my brothers. Shout out my brothers. Shout out Rebel Luck. Shout out the others. Tino a villain and DJ a good guy. But who am I kidding? It's still fuck your feelings. I am the bad guy. Whoa. Pass it off like why am I that guy? Whoa. Pass it off like why is you fly guy? Blunt by the ounce. Blunt by the quarter. You smoke a whole quarter. You smoking a blunt. Oh man, I'm flowing. I'm really flowing on some fuck shit. Popping bottles at your function. 2-0. Big 2-0. I had the 1-9 lit on October. 3M in it, bitch. Oh shit. I'm off the dome. I'm off the top. You already know. 2 milli vibes. We vibe on the low. Vibe on the low. We vibe on the high. Shout out Moreno. Shout out Moreno. Project Bossman. You don't know. Shout out the whole production team. Shout out Zaire, shout out Rico, shout out Cat, my nigga Tiger. I do what he making noise. I know he gon' get Anthony see this. I do making noise. Shout out D Miller. Shout out the jailer. Shout out the niggas. Hey, know that we on one. You fucking with one of them, you fucking with all of us. You fucking with all of us, it's a white flag.
God damn!
It's a white flag.
Just end it like that.
Oh my god!
You're fucking with all of us. It's a white flag. G. Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Shout out the team.
I got a little shout out there. Respect that.
You know.
That's the thing about Bossman. You know, he's humble with it. He's very humble with it.
Humble. From the churches to the projects.
Exactly. He's very humble.
Hallelujah. Béni soit.
But Jimmy, Bossman, I really had fun with this interview, and I really appreciate you doing this. thank you for coming in.
Done.
It was a real fun interview.
Like I said, I was excited to come. I kept bugging this guy. You know, I said, yo, after the show, I'm coming on for sure. And look at us now. I'm on it.
You know how it is.
I'm on it, and I'm honored, you know?
Do you have any last minutes messages, any shout outs, and like let the people know where they can find you on social media and shit?
Okay, well, since you put me on the clock, first and foremost, I'd like to just give it up to God. Nothing's possible without him. You know me, I'm very humble, like I said, you know.
Very humble as well.
I'd like to give a shout out to Emilio. You know, this is my first interview, so thank you for giving me the platform to just express myself and just fuck with the audience.
No issue.
I'd like to thank Liam, co-host. You know,
wow, okay.
Like it was a fun interview. Everybody
Why are you
in
so
the room
surprised,
does know.
Liam?
No, he's very,
Shout out,
he's a very respectful guy right here.
He
Yeah,
is.
you know?
He is. He's
You
not,
know?
He is. He's
Shout
a very
out,
nice
shout
guy.
out, Roland the Prince, Glass Portal Records. You know they had a helping hand on Project Bossman.
Okay.
So go check this guy out. Shout out to Set a Card. The good people at Set a Card, J Creole, KGJ. KGJ is responsible for the mix. I don't sound as ham as I do without a good KGJ mix. Shout out Master Will Moreno. Like I said, shout out Telephone Beats. Shout out We Wavy the team. We Wavy the set. Like, fuck do you mean? Shout out GMP. Everybody associated with GMP. Shout out, Shout out, shout out everybody, all the creatives in the city, man. Yo, if you're making noise, shouts out to you. You know that none of this happens, none of this like buzz or following happens without the artists. So just shout out the artists and shit.
And like, where could people find you on your social media?
So social media on Twitter, Instagram is DJ BOII 104. So DJ Boy 104.
DJ Boy, like BOY?
No. DJ BOII. Like,
oh, okay.
Like before I leave, the BOII DJ Boy stands for Believe Only and I. Fun fact, you know. So if you forget, it's just DJ Believes Only and I 104 on Twitter and IG, and on Snapchat it's Bossman-Joseph4. And I also have an artist page on Facebook. It's Lil Nando .Bossman, and the same thing for the SoundCloud as well. Same thing. So that's where you can find me on the interwebs.
And go check out his new project. Go check out.
You guys need to
that
go
one,
check him out.
That one's gonna be out on all platforms. So
no excuses.
A classic, no excuses.
No excuses.
Exactly, no excuses. We worked hard on this one. I just want to take another moment because none of this happens without Will Moreno. 1926, Regardless, Memo, Faucet, The Interlude, 2018, Jericho, Prime Minister, Scooter Woo, Ghetto Sermon. Like, none of this happens without this man. I really enjoyed every single moment of working on that project. I can't wait to share it with the world.
All right, I want to give my special last-minute thank you to Liam, Jimmy for coming out, Roland, Nineside, John, Esco, and Young Hooper. You guys are honestly the best. You guys are coming here and, helping me, create this dream I have into a reality, and it's crazy. And I really appreciate you guys doing this for me. So yeah, shout out to you guys.
One more shout out before we get off the air, pertaining to Millie Vibes. I want to shout out the man behind the whole idea. This guy had an idea on his shoulders, and he said he acted upon it. So the thing I like about just working with creatives is when they tell me something and then they end up doing it, and I just see them being successful step by step. Step by step.
That's who I am. If I see something and I want to grab and I want it, I will do anything. To go and achieve that.
He told me about it a month later. He's like, "Yeah, we're doing an interview." I was like, "Okay."
And then shout out Liam, because the co-host. You're a part of the show just as much as this guy is.
Exactly.
A little funnier,
Why don't we just simmer down? Simmer down.
Hardy high.
Okay.
But yeah, make sure you guys tune in next time to Millie Vibes, and please comment down below who you think should be my next vibe.
I thought you said comment down.
No, comment down. Yeah, it does sound like I'm saying comment down. But comment down below who you guys think is worthy enough of being my next special vibe?
Worthy enough. We ain't fucking with no names.
Exactly. No, no. But real talks. You guys need to communicate with me. I want to know who you guys think is worthy enough. So please comment down, like, subscribe, and you already know, stay vibing.
Shout out the people that already came through.
Gang.